In a timeless classic, Terra has reached a critical price point from which new record highs are imminent. Today, we present to you an extremely vital video. Okay, let's jump right in. Okay, anyone keeping an eye on the chart can see that we're sitting on a crucial level of resistance for territory and classic. Over the course of the last 2 months, 63 days to be exact, we have been unable to move past this phase. If we were to break this level, we would no longer be trading within the sideways range that extends from about the 8-0 mark to the 1-6 mark. To make reaching new all-time highs for Tesla in a classic much more likely, I would formally establish a new level of support. After doing some research, I discovered that Terra Classic had previously achieved high price targets before the supplier went nuts and the complete catastrophe happened. However, after the collapse, this will become the most significant pricing point. There have been brief periods when volume is extremely high that prices have risen over this level. This one, however, is the one we've been trading in for months, and it's the last major barrier standing between us and new highs. As an example, let's use Fibonacci retracement to get an idea of where the price might go from here. In addition, the current state of the levels is rather satisfactory. The first is right around the $21 mark. Reaching this point would result in a 30% price hike. In the second case, we'll be charging up to 80% more. The third tier represents a 130% increase above current levels. As I mentioned before, a price increase of 160% would correspond to the 4.2 level of the Fibonacci retracement. Do you think we have a chance of getting that? It's something I'm willing to consider. However, I do believe these price targets are fairly attainable because of the volume that we are now seeing, even if we have large burns and large price catalysts come in. Yet again, in the realm of cryptography, nothing is certain. Please invest cautiously. I've seen too many instances where everyone thinks we're going to accomplish these price targets, just for crypto to subsequently fall. The bull market has taught us all that it enjoys telling a timeless tale. For present, the market cap is merely $1 billion. Therefore, it is now realistic to expect a 2-3x, which will result in a massive crypto market cap in the billions of millions. Consequently, there's considerable headroom for expansion in terms of current market capitalization. The market cap has been tossed around to the tune of $2.5 billion. As I've already mentioned, though, a clear break of this price target would require exceptional catalyst and a massive incoming band. I think the purchase the rumor, sell the news with the burn model will persist. Again, I anticipate a situation analogous to that which occurred when staking was introduced a few weeks ago. To reiterate, the volume level is really high at the moment, right? We've hit 300 million, and traffic across all four has increased to roughly 500 million in the last few days. I believe that the more hype and FOMO enter the market, the higher the lows and highs will be. In regards to the coin, I can see why people could believe it. Right now, we're branching out from our classic, and if everything goes according to plan, we might easily surpass the daily $1 billion transaction volume. We'd be talking trillions of dollars of Terra every month if we did it. Furthermore, I estimate that over 1 trillion tokens would be burned for dread in the first few weeks of a classic. I also find it insane what that can achieve for the cost. The fear of missing out, along with the increased volume and other factors, could send us into hyperdrive. This certainly depends on the price of Bitcoin maintaining its current level. So far, Bitcoin and Ether have been doing well at this price. Consequently, I believe that the more we see the market and Bitcoin start increasing, the more this will aid horrendously in a traditional climb. I think it would be quite bad if Bitcoin started to plummet and succumb. My guess is that we'd continue progress upwards, albeit at a considerably slower rate. Even if fear of missing out, FOMO does come in, I still believe the market is in a fantastic position, and that this is just the beginning of a tremendous push upward from the recent high that we broke or will shatter, right? If prices are able to break through the 1-hour resistance level, they tend to soar. This may soon be the case with Terra Classic, I believe. Whether or not we set a new high depends entirely on whether or not we manage to break this price level. However, we have reached a crucial milestone for Terra Classic in terms of cost. It's in remarkably good shape and looks promising. Now that the band has finally arrived, all that's left is for patience to profitably ride the wave of change. Obviously, You should make all of your own choices and conduct all of your own research in that regard. Moreover, it appears that someone in the video is telling the truth. Perhaps we are genuinely on the verge of setting a new record. We're on the cusp of making contact. The truth is, I believe we may have just done that. The momentum seems to be building, and I believe the push may be at hand. Please share your thoughts with me in the feedback areas. Ladies and gentlemen, the job looked just like it did in the video. Put your name on the list if you found this helpful. Lots of stuff is on the horizon for us. In other words, you should not miss it. Everyone, I hope today is wonderful for you. Goodbye.